Welcome back, Keepers of the Flame. I'm going to start in on the blood full moon eclipse in Taurus videos tonight. I'm going to do water, earth, air, and fire, like 3, 3, 3, and 3. So, in probably separate videos. So, let's just get into it so I can speak what I shuffle. So, the first sign we're going to start off with is Pisces. So with this eclipse, it's a purging. You might have started something and now got to go back and revisit it because there's some purging that needed to be completed. Karmic cycles to be closed and all that good jazz. So Pisces has the Hierophant and the Three of Cups. So knowledge accumulation and merging it with the subconscious. Like, I don't think Hierophant is the Pisces card, but this is giving me definite Pisces energy. The owl learning in the tree about the subconscious. And then bringing that into the social atmosphere. That's very Piscean energy. So what are you learning about, though? Right? What are you learning about? What are we bringing forward to the collective Piscean table for them and their lovely friends? 3 hula hoops there. So the hula hoop, you gotta like keep it going with some momentum, right? You gotta keep it spinning. All right. Ooh, Pisces. Okay. So this time might bring a little bit of mental like iffy, but not much. I think you're just trying to rectify what you're learning into your subconscious. So you might have a little bit of problems. I'm getting, you might have a bit of a difficult time with the things that you thought you knew, that you learned, and integrating the subconscious into that. Somehow, some way, your mental... Okay. It might bring you to your knees, not in a good way. But she's got a book here, too. This is a woman in the card. I don't know. Dang, Pisces, you learned something. You brought the subconscious, or you thought you brought the subconscious forward. But now, whatever you learned in the past, you're on your knees. You're on your knees praying for forgiveness? That does not sound like a Pisces to me. That's what I'm getting. Okay. There's 2 more cards here. There's a... Ugh, Pisces. Yo, what's up with that? What's going on, dude? Did you allow yourself to be trapped, or did you trap yourself in your mental... Because we're reflections of each other, right? So if we're doing this to other people, it's because we feel that way. And if we are attracting other people that do this to us, it's because we feel that way, right? So this is the butterfly. We talked about the butterfly effect earlier today. Understanding that, like, look at him. He's very enthusiastic that he's caught this little butterfly. And he has a pin already to go in his hand to... Pisces, you fixing to put a little butterfly up on your wall, are you? Now I get mine. I ordered these off. Oh crap! I can't remember the website. But they're like, farmers go out onto their property and collect dead species and then do this with them and then sell them on the internet to help supplement their farming. So, For those of you like, you're not very nice. I'm helping people. Really, I am most of the time. So Pisces, whatever this, I'm not judging. I'm not judging, okay? I think you thought you knew what you were doing and you brought it to your friends. And now all of a sudden whatever was in that book is a big freaking no-no. And now this energy. This is something you wanted to trap something. Maybe you thought you had the answer. You thought you had the truth in a jar. You thought you did. You thought you had it nailed down. Ooh. You thought you had it pinned down. An idea, a belief, some piece of knowledge. You thought you had it pinned down. You were sure of it. You brought it to your friends. You spoke it. So in my little world of, whatchamacallit, it's 3 of Cups, right? You have your amygdala and it has those little cups that are holding the amygdala. Amygdala is Latin for almond, by the way. Almonds are high in magnesium. I'm going to go off on a tangent. High in magnesium, which are transmitters, right? They're the little busing system for all the nutrients and minerals we intake, okay? So this, whatever you thought that this is, right? Whatever you thought you had in your jar, in your melon, in your noggin, got put out into the masses. Into, why did I say the masses? Oh, that's fine. So yeah, you thought, okay, so this is the 3 of Swords, but in a different way. So you're going to have to go back to the drawing board. Something broke your heart, and you're going to have to go back to the drawing board. And, oh shit, I forgot my tangent. So you have your 2 cups. Your 2 cups are here in psyche, spirit, mind, flame. Okay. Just give me some time and space to connect all those dots quick. So those are your 2 cups in your head, right? Your 2 receptors. Now we've been kind of tricked into believing that they're only trauma receptors, right? They're the center for trauma response. That's it. That's all. The lizard brain. We've demonized it. But they receive other things. They receive many, many other things. And Pisces is, you are the ocean, dude. You are the destination. You are the savvy ones who get the universe because you're off in it. You're in dreamland. You're in fantasy world constantly. Books. What is this? Little flying. Thanks, Yoda. My dog is taking a cave. I'm so sorry. I don't have my office. Yods, could you not? Thanks, buddy. Okay, the life with animals. Oh, I love it. Okay, I'm so sorry, Pisces. Okay, so what I'm getting from this is there's a billion little things coming off the page, right? You're taking your broken heart and you're taking it to the books. You're hitting the books, Pisces. You're going back and relearning shit. Fucking good on you, dude. Do that. Dude means guru, so I use it for men and women. But you're all these numbers, letters are flying off the page and turning into little birds and going into the reader's head. I'm getting assimilation here. I'm getting something that, like, you need to use some sort of discretion. When you are reading, when you're researching, when you're looking at those books, you need to use discretion and critical thinking when you are starting to let those things in. Bring your inner child with you. Consult something on the inside of yourself, whatever you want to refer that to be, whatever it is. Consult your pure self before you let it in your noggin. That's what I'm getting. Okay, so it's supposed to happen. This isn't a boo-boo. You didn't fuck it up. You just gotta do that little pinpoint and then the big circle with the swirly things. Shit, I can't remember what it is, but it's like shadow self, mirror self, and whatchamacallit self. Power self, and then there's that little dot of the ego in the center. Okay, look into that, Pisces. Heave ho. Okay. And then you got the Two of Wands. You're looking how you're going to take this forward. This new knowledge. And how you're going to stick it on the Wheel of Fortune somehow. Because it's supposed to be here. Okay. Let us pull an oracle. Or a blind spot. We're doing blind spots tonight, guys. Trigger warning. Okay, just one. 13, lucky number 13. Heart space. That looks like heart space to me. I haven't read the card yet, but that looks like heart space to me. So what this is basically looking into the depths of your soul and trying to point out what you can't see, because that's what eclipses are all about. The unseen, the pausing, the not knowing, the possible screwing it up, which we're all in right now, Pisces. You're not alone in this. We all could be screwing it up right now. So don't take my word for gospel, okay? Use that inner sanctum to dictate what the heck is going on right now. Okay. Their goodness. Oh, I got this one. I got this one the other day. If you have drawn the sigil, you and potentially they are not clearly seeing the goodness, the capability, or the excellence of the other person, people involved in this situation. You are currently only aware of the negatives and the potential negatives. As a result, you are making decisions and taking actions relative to that person, those people, that will not end up benefiting them or you. So, give me a hot second. Mars retrograde. Hot! Okay. Ask yourself, what am I so afraid will happen if I admit to what is truly good and capable and excellent about them? Or yourself. Perhaps if we admit to their goodness, capability, or excellence, we will have to admit to our badness, incapability, or failure. Perhaps we are distrusting of others and taking note of their negatives so as to keep ourselves safe. That makes sense. Ain't nobody gonna be able to judge you for that. If we see what is negative about them, we can justify protecting ourselves against potential ways they could injure us, and thus shutting ourselves off to them, or using criticism to try to get them to change. Pisces. I'm kidding. I just drew this card the other day. Know that you may have the very real tendency of interpreting other people's behaviors as having hostile intent, even when their behavior and intentions are either ambiguous or benign. Intention is everything when it comes to criticism and sharing our opinion. We have to be aware of why we feel the need to criticize and to share that opinion. And even if we have good intentions, we still must ask ourselves if, despite good intentions, our critique is harming the other person. The prerogative with negative criticism is try to push something unwanted away from you. That is why you feel so resistant in nature. We are only critical of something when we are afraid we will be affected by it. Criticism is a cry for help in disguise. It is a cry for help that says, I feel powerless to others, and so I can't trust myself to make myself feel good, and especially to feel emotionally safe. So I need you to correct this thing that is going to cause me pain so I don't have to feel bad. Also, when we have the tendency to criticize because we are trying to get a need met, we mask our criticism under the guise of help. If you have drawn the sigil in the situation at hand, either you Either you do not see the other person's goodness, capability, and excellence, and or they do not see those qualities in themselves or each other. It would be wise to open your awareness and see it so that you can make decisions and take actions that benefit both you and them. Okay, Pisces. Freaking rock it out, dude. Fall down. Dust yourself off. Get back up. You got this. Okay. What else do we have? Okay, I'm just gonna like roll with it at this point because like right now I'm looking at getting 2 signs out because these blasted YouTuber thingies cut me off at 33 minutes and 10 seconds or 11 seconds or something crazy like that. Cancer! What's happening? What are we doing with Cancer in this full blood moon eclipse? What's happening? Ooh, child. Okay. Deception and 4 of Pentacles. Now again, this is stuff that's going to be revealed. It's being hidden, so don't go into life paranoid. Just be vigilant and cautious. So we've got the 7 of Swords and the 4 of Pentacles. It's like they don't want to go towards that person. They don't want to go towards the dude. It feels like they're running away from the dude in the little bun in the in the demon bunny on the throne with his pentacles. So he looks like he's afraid, and he's leaving two of the little swords behind with this guy right here who's stingy. And then we have the Cancer, the Lovers, and the Page of Wands. So who's deceiving who here? Not a country song or something. Who's lying to who? Who's cheating who? Something, something, something. So you're being stingy about love? That doesn't sound like a Cancer. All right, we're going in deep, Cancer. We're going into the big black abyss, the Black Tarot. That was my Lepus demon bunny deck. I don't love that. I don't know. So you've got, I feel like I'm getting 2 different stories here. Like, what the heck? I got to do 2 different readings now for Cancer? Okay, so one person or people are being, it feels like you're being abandoned for being stingy. They're either abandoning you or you're abandoning them for sitting on their throne and be like, no, you can't have my pentacles. They are mine. And you're like, okay, fine. I'm taking my swords, but I might be back later. I don't know. That's what that's saying to me. Okay. Page of Wands, Lover. You're going to get offers? Somebody's coming in hot. Coming in hot. That tree is on fire above the bun's head. And it looks like this bun's over here going, darling, you might want to look up. So, yeah, he's burning for, it looks like this might be the girl and this might be the guy, feminine, masculine. I don't know. But she's got an apple and a snake-like thing running around her tree, and his tree's on fire, and the angel's flying over. Hot message. Hot. I feel like somebody is going to say something. CC. Oh, well, obviously this is a Page of Wands, but I think they're going to speak some words that are going to touch you or your heart in a way. So now, what we got? Let's go deep. What is going on with this Knight of, not, again, Four of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords for Cancer and this blood moon eclipse? What's going on with Cancer? Temperance. It's asking you to be patient, be kind, stay balanced. Because whatever this is going to play out probably after the eclipse, and it's just going to have to come to light the way it is. So stay patient. Don't react. And if you can avoid it, probably I wouldn't respond either to whatever the heck that is. I would not respond. I would not react until this moon thing passes, because it's pretty powerful stuff. And it's the reason why I picked the water signs is going to affect you the most. Okay. So this is the Wheel of Fortune. So this one's supposed to happen. This is divine timing, the right opportunity, the right person, the right time. Okay. And I feel like this Lover's card, usually, sometimes I'll try to interpret this as maybe pairing with yourself, but there's an outside source coming in here. So I feel like this is a pair bond in the material realm, if you will. Go Cancer, go. Okay. And again, the Wheel of Fortune is here, so I don't know how fast that puppy's moving right now with all those planets in retrograde, but hey. Okay. That card back in here. Ooh. Nope. Okay. What does the universe need Cancer to know about their subconscious patterns right now with this energy? What does the universe need Cancer to know? Got it. Okay. 77. That's a cool little symbol. Okay. Hey, where'd my book go? There it is. Okay. 77 Cancer. Okay. So this is upset. If you have drawn this sigil, you do not have real clarity about why you are upset. Oh, Cancer. You may even be denying that you are upset when you most definitely are. Improvement in this situation will happen once you can admit to the fact that you are upset and clearly understand why. Upset is your internal guidance system telling you that in this moment, an aspect of your life is out of alignment with that which you desire. If your emotions were a compass, an upset is your compass alerting to you that you have moved off due north course. When you feel upset, it is critical to know that you cannot control this emotional upset once it has occurred. You can only respond to it. It is how you respond to an upset that makes the difference between going further off your course or back into it. When we do not use an upset to alert us or awaken or become fully aware, we tend to immediately unconsciously react to the situation at hand. For example, we slam doors or smoke cigarettes or yell at people or take an action that we feel gives us power over someone else. This reaction is a resistance to what is happening, and so it only serves to make matters worse. If you rearrange the order of the conjunct words that make up the word upset, you will arrive at an interesting truth. An upset is in fact a set-up. It is a setup on behalf of the universe at large to make you completely aware of something that you are currently unaware of. You are being set up to awaken. You are being set up to integrate what is unintegrated or heal what is unhealed within you. Because it is set up, and acknowledge that this is not the universe working against you. This is the universe offering you an opportunity. Because the universe is alerting you to an opportunity to awaken, you can treat an upset like an alarm clock going off, a red flag popping up, or a meditation bell. Let the discomfort of upset snap you awake and bring all of your focus to the present moment so that all of your conscious attention can be placed on the situation at hand. Approach with the upset with an attitude that you are being called to become aware of something in that moment. You must address each upset with the awareness that the upset is valid. Let me state that again. You must address each upset with the awareness that the upset is valid. It isn't a matter of whether it's right or wrong to feel that way. So let yourself feel your feelings completely without suppressing them or trying to force them to go away. Look at the recipe of an upset to isolate the actual incident that is causing the issue. There are 3 main ingredients that create the recipe of upset. A, an intention or desire that is oppressed or prevented. B, an expectation that has been unfulfilled. C, an unsuccessful communication. Each upset is comprised, wow, Sara. Each upset is comprised of one or all of these ingredients. And all of these ingredients revolve around the fact that we think something should be a certain way and it isn't. An example of this intention that is opposed or prevented is an intent. Is I intend to get to work by 8 o'clock, but the traffic jam opposed that desire and prevented me from getting to work on time. Opposed or prevented intentions and desires cause us to feel emotions like hatred, rage, anger, or, if you are feeling especially powerless, feelings of helplessness and hopelessness and despair. An example of this expectation that is unfulfilled is, I expect that my husband keeps me emotionally safe, but he told me something negative that someone else said about me and it caused me to feel bad. Keep in mind that expectations can be highly unconscious and give rise to feelings of disappointment, sorrow, and grief. An example of an unsuccessful communication is, I wanted to explain myself to my best friend, but all she did was hang up the phone when I called. Unsuccessful communication is a two-way street. It can be about us communicating to them or them communicating to us. Perhaps we fail to be able to communicate with the other person because of the way we worded something, or maybe they were simply not open to communication. Perhaps you withheld some authentic truth from them, or they withheld some authentic truth from you. When we experience unsuccessful communication, we may feel abused, like we failed, stuck, trapped, rejected, and violated. When we feel upset, we need to make ourselves aware of what intention or desire is being opposed, what expectation is going unfulfilled, and or what needs to be communicated that is not being successfully communicated. We need to find a way to communicate directly with ourselves and with the people we are in conflict with about these deep roots of the upset, so we are no longer dealing with the surface of things. In other words, if my husband leaves his socks on the floor, my anger is not about the socks being on the floor. My anger could be about the fact that I expect him to respect me instead of take me for granted. And when he leaves his socks on the floor so I can pick them up, he is failing to meet my expectation. This sigil shows up in your life with a message, and an upset is always a call to awaken. And it is always set up on behalf of the universe to call you in to make a change to your thoughts, communication, actions, and situations. Yes, love. If you have drawn this sigil, it will benefit you to spend some time accepting the energy of sigil 40 as well. we're not going to go into that because thanks, Soph. Okay. All right. I'm not going to have time to do a Scorpio one in like 3 minutes. So we're going to just, okay, call it good. 2 signs of freaking video. Okay. I hope that helps you guys. Cancer, just keep a tight lid and you're good at that. So wait and understand your upsettedness. Journal, do some mirror work. Sit with yourself. Just sit with it. Ask it the right questions. Why do I feel this way? When did I start to feel this way? What caused this to happen? When's the first time I felt this? When's the last time I felt this? How do I start to deal and heal from this particular situation? And start healing yourself now. You don't have to wait to talk to anybody. You don't have to wait to confirm or deny nothing. If you're upset, you can start to deal on your own. You don't need anybody else helping you with that, okay? Or if you have a therapist, tell them about it, definitely, or a life coach or whatever it is, right? You can talk to other people to help understand how to proceed with this situation because, quite frankly, my darling, this is a sticky situation, right? So be careful, be gentle, and maybe wait a little while before you approach it in any way, shape, or form. Okay, hope this helps.